Hello, Meme. I'm getting there late, yeah? But I'm there. At least we're gonna be analyzing the second map, guys. Minimum. I don't know if this map is going to last for a long time, because we are arriving at 10-7, yeah? While I was doing my settings for the stream, I was watching the game a bit, and actually Liquid are playing quite well, but EDG is also playing well. Like, I really like what I see this game. It's a lot of good calls. It's really good. Oh no. No. Mystic did the same in VCT. Masters. No. That's a team flash that can cost you a lot. Wait. I thought the game was gonna be over because it was 10-8 and it was like a 4v2 in favor of Liquid, but the game is restarting now. Was it because of the team flash? I don't remember. Like, Team Liquid realized that every time they won a round easily, it was when they went B. And they pause, they talk about it, and they keep going, and they just decide to go B. I think it's pretty simple and pretty efficient, and then they have breach ult to win this. That round is over. It's won. But somehow that Omen is aware of the guy flanking. Oh, he's right above him. Alright, it's over. 11-9. That's a rough start. Like, we need to realize the amount of calls that is being made in this game. Liquid spotted that the weakness is potentially B, and they win the round by just going and planting B. The reaction from EDG is to actually play 1-3-1, reinforce B, and actually push down B. And Sova is gonna put a solo pressure down shot and just spam that smoke. And the reason why he's playing down shot is that if he's close enough, he can draw deep enough to clear until here. So he's not gonna play solo long, but he's trying to put pressure solo. If he dies, the round is basically over, but he's taking a risk, and they play 1-3-1, and they push mid to prevent them from just rushing into B. I think it's quite good. Okay, they are aware of Sova ult, I like it. Nice shot. And one more to deal with. Oh. Nah, unlucky. So now what do you do if you're Liquid? I think you can start by taking A now. So far, they went B first intention, and if there's a blocker, they go to C, like they do a C split. I watch EDG play quite a lot. I actually like what they're doing. They play quite like tactically. I like what they're doing. It's quite simple and logical. And individually, I think they have really good players. And what I like is that they play fast enough. They react fast enough for tier 1. Like, we could think that EDG is, you know, a team from China that we didn't see much with low experience. They said they have low experience. They know it. They are aware of it. They want to gain experience from that. But I like that that team is reactive and fast enough for tier 1. Like, they match with tier 1 teams in terms of how fast they play. Because when you watch like a VCL game and then you go and watch a VCT game, you realize the speed of the players is not the same. Like the way they play, like how fast they react, how fast they take decisions and stuff. It's insane. The difference is insane. I did see them. Sorry if I did not answer them. I did see them. I liked your message actually. You showed me so much support. Like, thank you so much. I'm glad they won. One more map. Alright, let's go. We're starting with Split, and we're gonna look more into detail about what actually happens. The comp they have is basically the comp we have. So I can speak of it a lot. Right now, the Sage walled off deep A, which is why she's alone, and they can stack basically 4B. While being aware of the vent gap, which is why Sky is going back. Yeah, he's re-clearing this area with a Sky Flash, and as soon as it was clear, he started falling back. If you see my mouse, if you follow my mouse on radar, And the reason why Yampi is staying there is because they heard them drop into the vent. Right now, macro-wise, sorry, the piece around is in control from Liquid. So the reason why they were basically stacking 4B is because there was a wall deep on A from Sage that wasn't broken by anyone. And also that camera is quite OP. I like that with Cypher so much. And that 50-50 kill is really important from Save. Antico start to A wall. They decide to break the wall. And again, Cypher with a deep camera B, which allows people to stack with 3 players here. I like that. Like, again, macro-wise, round in control from Liquid. Okay. They definitely had info because of the camera that somebody was there, which is why they started spamming. Bonus round with 3 bulldogs, 1 spectre, you might as well stack, why not? And there's a wall in mid again that allows you to stack for a bit longer. EDG is freezing in the meanwhile, like watching the sewers and everything. Whoa, almost 2. Okay, it's gonna be 2-1 for... It's gonna be 2-1 in favor of Liquid. They're really good fights, but I don't like what I see. Like, I like the double pick from Team Liquid here, and if they kill this guy, it's basically over for EDG, but that guy got 2. So I think Liquid played it well. Like, they're doing something together, but yeah, EDG just like freezing, checking behind, the way he's checking sewers, I don't really like it. And then they're like basically 1-1-1-1, but they just won the fight. Sulkas playing A, insta wall, that means A is weak instantly from Liquid. Like, that could be a read. They're not aware of it because they don't see the radar like we do. Like, if you see the wall, you can burst out and win. Okay, so they know it's a B split. There's a camera deep B main. That's unlucky. Safe has a huge timing. Oh, unlucky. He played well. The Chichu guy played well. I like that setup as well. Like on B main, these two. Anyone retaking this is gonna try to destroy the camera. Let's see how it goes from them. Okay. I think the setup is not gonna work, guys. Because of that boombot. Alright. He decided to send it as well. He has like Vandal satcheling in on the guy solo B main. And it's actually a really good fake for them to come out A after. EDG are gonna do their 1-4. 1-4 into A with Astra lurking. Last time she was lurking in market, now she's gonna be lurking sewers. And they're gonna take space as 4. One of the reasons why they do this is because they have a double dive comp again. They have Raze and Jet. So as soon as they have a contact and they kill someone, or as soon as they decide to, they can dive into ramp or site and do a lot of damage. Maybe they felt a bit blocked here, so they decided to fall back to sewers. But now I actually like what they do. Like, they start on one area, they spot what's going on, they fall back to control another area. Last time on B main they started re-clearing B main against Eco. It was actually clean. I like what they do. I just wish they could take the Cypher more into account and break his camera a bit more in B main. But again, it's not easy to realize. What the fuck is... Sorry, but what is this shot from Chichu? I want the replay from Chichu right now. Wow. It's just the fights. Okay, guys, this is the proof, I think. Okay, macro-wise, I think EDG are doing a good job. Because, like I said before, they're taking a space, they're re-clearing some other spaces, moving like paired up or as a trio and everything. I really like it. I wish they could take the Cypher camera more into account. But, even if they don't do that, and Liquid actually has the upper hand in terms of information because of the camera on one side and the wall on the other side and everything. Even if that happens, they win the fights. EDG are winning the fights, and they're using their comp really well because they just group up and send it somewhere. And you know, even if macro-wise they don't really have the upper hand, they fight well and trade each other well, and that's why they win. So that's the proof on this game that as long as you do something together, you have so much higher chances to win. Okay, by just breaking the cam, you make Cypher use a flash, and you guys have to cancel that. If you stay on site and you stay on your setup and you let them come because of their composition, you have a really high chance to lose. That's what happened in these 4 rounds. But if you actually fight them before they execute on you, and if you're not scared of losing space, you're gonna have higher chances to win. I think that's what Liquid should do right now. Like I said, I think EDG are gonna go on a faster pace now, or they're gonna be more explosive. And I like that. That's what I said, guys. I really like that from Team Liquid. Alright, you're playing your round, and you give space up. Like, you give the ramp up, you give mail, you give the ropes and everything. So that's fine. But at one point, if you want, when they're freezing, when the enemy took space and they're freezing, don't hesitate to actually punch them like this. Like, just aggro into the ramp, fight as 2 or 3 guys. And it worked out for them. I like that. I really like that. And next round, they could actually do it in mid. Like, right now, like, doing it in mid would make a lot of sense. Rotation is on the way. Oh my god. I guess he had some kind of an inspiration, and because what EDG was doing is they were standing all in the smoke and they asked Sky for a flash, but Sky wasn't there. I guess I don't know what happened. Going on a 6-6 half, guys, on split is not something you really want to see. I think you want at least 7 when you're defending. Okay, now Team Liquid comp a little bit harder for them to attack, and they have a set piece around, which implies a beast pit with a wall of sage into the stairs, and they come out together. Not getting the kill on the lurk. I'm thinking about what I just saw. Who do you think will win the map? It's really hard to say, because I think EDG are fighting better. Macro-wise, Team Liquid is superior. But I want to see, that's what happened on defense. But attack is completely differently now. Is completely different for Liquid right now. Liquid did nothing wrong this round, guys. I was thinking about it. I don't think there was anything wrong. It's just the fights. If that guy catwalk dies, then it's a different story. That guy did so much damage. That's clean. Now they have one more kill to do on site. If they kill this guy right now, if they can still win. If they kill him, alright, now the round is 50-50. Let's go. 2v1. Woohoo! Fly safe, fly. That's so clean from him to give him the rifle. Oh no, he went back into the screens. That's so well played from Yampy. You see that he spams him, and then you just go back there. It's so clean. When you have double duelists like this, you actually want to fight mid-round. You want to fight the ropes, you want to fight this area, you want to fight the mail, you want to fight the ramp, you want to fight deep into A. And if you can, you want to fight B main, but you don't have a breach, so fighting B main is not always going to be in your favor. But this is the kind of fight that you want to take. Because you have 2 duelists, and you want to, not hold the line and and wait, but you want to re-aggress it and go for some kills. He did it in the ropes with the Spectre against Fullby, I think, and he's doing it again here, and it makes a lot of sense. It's not like random fighting, that's what I mean. It's just using your comp to your advantage. So I think maybe some people would expect EDG to be late in terms of game understanding, but I don't think they are right now. On attack, macro-wise, they were late because maybe they were not breaking utility good enough. So they lost the info game. Were they aware of it? I don't know. Maybe, but you know, it's something you can improve on. What I saw though is that they trade each other really well, and I like it. The way they fight is really good. So now that we have a Jet lurking here with the knives. He hears him, he destroys him. That's really good. And that fight is the run winning fight. The fight, the Sulkas killing killing nobody is the run winning fight. Now they just group up, they go. And it ends up in a 3v1, and it's really hard to win. I think he's gonna save the up. And go and save the up. Alright. What he's saying right now, the caster, is perfectly right. You take space in the ups, you post up the Jet here after getting an energy, and then you just group up and go A-split with 3 guys around this area and 1 here, and you use the Omen TP to clear the ramp. So usually you would use a Sky Flash or something, but they use Omen TP and it's Omen Ultimate, and it's really good from them. By doing that, you attract all the rotations, and your Sky takes the timing, and he hears people, and your Jet, takes the timing and does damage. It was a really good call, really good execution from Liquid. So now maybe we're gonna see a more dynamic attacking side from Liquid, where they play default, they take space, they spot what's going on, and they make decision based on that. Exactly the same start from EDG, by the way. A pair in B ups, operator on A. They didn't change anything, but what's gonna happen here is most likely a mid aggression. If these 2 guys go up the vent and fight after the flash pops or something. Oh, I really like this, by the way. I really like this. Lurk is dead. Yumpy is gonna maybe check spawn. They can win this now. He saw no one CT, maybe that guy's gonna come out. Still a boom bomb, plenty of tools, 8 bullets left for Redgar. Tap onto the spikes, not planted for him. He has to swing this to get the information. Nice try. It's really not easy to play that if you're Team Liquid. Like, I know when you play that kind of game, you're trying to find solutions. It feels like there's no solution. No matter what you do, it's impossible, you know? Right now they might be like, yo, B main is free, guys. Just go and fight B main. But now the reason why it's not free is because there's a Viper ult on A, so they can fill in these gaps. They're gonna focus on mid and in B main. And yeah, that sounds like a third map. EGG makes some micro mistakes, but map reading is perfect. That's a good message. I would say it's the opposite. I think EGG makes macro mistakes, especially on attack. Right now on defense, the way they play is just good, but it's not based on a read or anything. I think it's just good. But I think micro-wise, the way EGG is fighting is superior. So yeah, I think EGG on defense, macro-wise, so tactically, they were not superior to Liquid. I think Liquid had the info game, like they completely beat EGG on that. But micro-wise, in terms of fighting, trading, and everything, they were a little bit better, just a little bit better, which led to a 6-6 half. And then on defense, I think EDG played with the strength of their comp really well, and they won a lot of fights. Like, look at this, Smokey did this 3 times in the game, 3 times, and That's so good from, like, what can you do against that? You can use utility better maybe, but it's just winning the fights. A Cypher on Lotus, I'm looking forward to see that. What's the logic behind it? Why would you place Cypher on the map when you know that Liquid has a Fade? Lotus, they played Fade and Raze. Now, why would you go Cypher when you know that the Fade Prowlers are gonna destroy most of your trips, and the satchels and grenades and everything are gonna break your trips as well? On the other hand, you could think like, if there's a Sova, it's even worse because because it's going to shock out everything. So maybe my question doesn't stand, but yeah, like, why would you use Cypher? I really want to check out why, like, what's the idea behind Cypher right now, and how are they gonna use it. So they use Cypher camera deep here to spot if anyone is jiggling C. They're farming the orbs at the same time. Jet is taking space here. They spot Fade on A, and now he's falling back after putting pressure, which is gonna force the Fade to retake information. But what do you have? You have a Prowler that you don't want to use because it's pissed around and you want to use it to fight, and it's only gonna reach this, so it's useless, and you have to wait for your reveal. So you cannot retake info on A, and right now you're really scared about this area. Now, after putting a massive pressure on C, I think the Jet coming out and walking out all the way would be great. Now put pressure B, go back to A. This guy can say, guys, come back to A now. They're coming back to A. Maybe not because of him, but it makes a lot of sense. It takes like deep space. It gets one. Now they plant the spike together, and Liquid has to wait for each other to retake. And they're somehow aware about the potential lurk. They know someone is lurking.
Here's the fire. Shots rattle off with the ghost, and Safe who wins this one and still cleared up top. Smoggy, mate. Yeah, got to get a jog on, but he's making all sorts of noise. No, not spotted. Still waiting it out. It's up to his team to try and hold on, and Howdong wins the first line.
Oh, that headshot from Solkas.
Is hooked up now, finally rejoined with Smoggy, going down just from peppering of the bullets. The pistol's doing so much work here, sticking on
okay,
the views.
it's over. Really well played from both teams. Really well played from both teams. From the side of Team Liquid, because they're still aware of the lurk. Because they wait for each other before they actually come out and fight, yeah? That's great. But really well played from EDG because the pressure game is perfect. They go back on the weak side. Jet is taking timing, taking an opportunity, taking a kill deep, and then implant the spike. Only thing that EDG did maybe a bit wrong is the after plant. They could have played it in a different way. But that's all I can say. Like, both teams played really well this round. I would think that they go back to C to clear him away from C. Okay, they're hiding from the... That's so good from ATG. They know that it's a Fade, yeah? It's a Fade playing on A. And the info gathering from the Fade is not really, really good.
Doors open. Yeah, which direction do you choose to go into? Straight up close. Here's a lockdown. It's going to be used to try and put a stop to...
I like that PMT's optimate, but they managed to plant. Now, Jet is gonna recommit into the blue. Omen here is gonna stay here in that area to watch the A flank. Jet gets one. How do you get this kill, bro? Impossible to cast. For the casters, I'm not casting, I'm just checking out what's happening, but impossible to cast. There's chaos in blue. I call this area blue, by the way. Chaos in B main. Chaos on B side is diffusing at the same time. There's a Viper ultimate. Yeah, let's break that down, bro. Let's break that down. They just stick the diffuse. That's it. That's it. It was peaceful for Sulkas. It was peaceful as far. It's just chilling there. Everybody's fighting left and right. It's like UFC, you know, in the cage. It's just pressing the button and chilling. That's what happened. Ooh. Small pressure A, go back to C. Is that what they're doing? Small pressure A, making fall back. Look, they're retaking A. They couldn't gather info anymore, so they rotate, and C is already free now. So it's great. A little bit faster. Let's go, guys. Don't run, but walk faster. Okay, commit together, come out. Now the round is not won. They have a good read, they did a good move and everything, but it's not won. That entry helps, that trade helps, that spray on the wall helps a lot. Now it's won, guys. You can see pressure on EDG in the sense that on that small pressure they did on A, they all of them rotated. Absolutely all of them. So the words from the coach right now are going to matter a lot. I hope that he's going to identify that and understand that. And tell them. Like, I think that's what you should do as a coach. And again, the reason why EDG won't split, it's a different map, but the concept is still the same. Is that with the composition they have, they should not hesitate to fight and take fights mid-round, and they should do it on this map. Like, I wish I could see right now EDG on the mid-round actually pushing A or pushing B, just sending it, but not insta, you know, but at like 50 seconds, push B or push A. Actually take some fights, you know, because right now they're just staying on site and it's not really working out for them. He actually killed Nuts. Okay, is it full buy now? Yeah, it's full buy against full buy. And it's a key round, since if Liquid wins this, there is no money for EDG. So, EDG right now, they have to win this. So that fight here matters a lot right now. Oh no. Back into this. Okay, nobody smoking. Just a flash at his feet. Nanoswarm's there though. Okay. Surely time is not there for him. He had to do health. It's over. Unlucky. It's over, and he's gonna die as well from the spike. If he wanted to win, he had to grenade deep into blue, and he had to stick it somehow. But it's not his fault. It's not his fault. The round was basically over. Like I said, now. One guy is without armor, two guys half armor, they don't have full utility really. And I like what Liquid is doing. I mean, they saw that B is quite weak and they just send it on B again. They might not win the round, but okay. They're going to C from Waterfall. And look, even that space makes sense from Soulcast. Trust yourself. Just go, bro. If that was a headshot, bro. Unlucky. Not over, I guess. Not over. That's... Okay, sometimes guys, we say the casters, they don't really know what they're talking about, but what he just said here is extremely important. They saw the smoke orb and potentially a spit, so they know that the Viper is not lurking on A. And that's really good information. Now, for that reason, Liquid decided to have 3 guys retaking A to finish C just like the round before. But the Jet is actually holding it. Wow. Beams down 2, the turret doing damage. Yami's still alive and kicking Howdong. Lays it down with a level. He has to save. What's the money like? It's not good at all, so he really he has to save for sure. This is the key round of the game, by the way. Whoever wins this, look at the money left and right. Whoever wins this is gonna be such an advantage for the last round. Either to get the map win or the overtime. I mean, the map win is, if they win this, it's over. He's so fast at dashing away. He's getting the kill and then he's dashing away insta when he knows that he cannot get the second one.
14 seconds left. The plan needs to be stuck, but every angle needs to be watched for. The plan is
Guys, it's 12-11, and like I said,
pray and pray over the top
is
of
it?
the shot. He's missed him though.
And
Oh my
yeah,
goodness,
12-11.
run far too short.
And like I said,
We'd have to take Soulcast to kill all three, and it can't be
there's
done.
no money now.
Series is now
I think we're going overtime, guys.
1-1.
Ali Reza, I don't think they're gonna win yet. They might win, but not now. I really think it's gonna be overtime now. From what I see from Emil here, something was proposed by a player about what to do, and he was like, "Yeah, we could do that. Actually, it can work." So I am thinking they might do something a bit more straight, perhaps towards C side. I think C side was favorable for Liquid. I would not be surprised if they just hit C right now. They have a Killjoy ult as well. If Raze is not playing C, they can easily Killjoy ult C. They know Raze is A. So right now, I would say React C, Killjoy ult C, insta.
I mean, Smoggy is just going for this one. It's a tight squeeze as well, straight through the middle of B. The rocket went flying, kills, waiting to be found. KONECT.
That guy, bro.
Of course, he takes the fight. That's the spike. Corner all the way back. That is the spike that needs to be reinforcements, and here it is.
Okay, 2v2 now.
Trying to take advantage of the chaos.
These fights are gonna matter a lot. And he has dash up.
KONECT's still there. The dash. Disengage once more. Tap of the rifle.
Oh no.
Sees, connects. It's
1v1.
and still lays claim to it.
Go, 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 go.
One-on-one.
Take it. Unlucky. 1v1 for overtime. And it's 55 HP.
The pressure on both of these players is insane.
I think Sulkas is gonna win, guys. It's so favorable for him.
The position was chosen. Soulcast
Oh no.
to the back of pit. Chichu in control to clear most of this one. He has a bit of time. He knew it was going to be for the A plant. Chichu has been so clutch at global events, whereas Soulcast,
That's quite slow.
he's had his moments.
I hope that he's gonna check the drop area. If he did all this pathing all the way,
You're running out of
he has to check the drop area. Check drop.
rapidly running out of it. He doesn't
Nah.
know what he played for. He was hoping for a chance, an opportunity. Swinging wide, and Soulcast shuts it down. It's 13-11 in the final moments here of this series.
That's well played from Liquid. But surely if, guys, if on the clutch, if he goes all this way to heaven, at least you clear the drop.
An absolute relief.
That's the reason why you want to go all the way through heaven. Guys, I think it was a really good game to watch. I think EDG are better on some maps, and maybe they have weaknesses on some other maps for now. But I think the way they fight is insanely good. They have super high skilled players. I'm thinking of Kankan, Smoggy, Nobody. These guys, they're farming. I don't know. I've always seen a lot of highlights from them. No regrets waking up at 7:30. Even though we were late for the first game, we were actually late for the first game, but it doesn't really matter. Thank you for coming, guys. See you maybe tomorrow.